Hi everybody, and welcome back to some continued coverage of our men's qualifiers live from Winnipeg, Manitoba. As always, throughout the whole day, I'm Emily Clark. I'm here to help commentate, and back with me is Carly Pichet.
For what seems to possibly be my final slot of the day, so we'll make it count.
All right, so we've got 10 seconds left to this round-robin game. We'll be taking a look at Outlaws versus Bad News Bears. We had some people on chat asking about Outlaws, so here they are, ready to amaze and entertain. And of course, keep that live chat coming. I am keeping an eye on it. I'm doing my best to answer questions as they pop up. So if you have any questions, drop me a line. Happy to answer anything about the game, how the rules go, how it's played, and what to expect. Okay, nice quick play by Outlaws there, seeing them take
that was really quick.
A quick shot, yeah.
Yep.
From Tim DeLorme, taking out one of the players right off the rush. A follow-up play from
the player that he took out,
Bears.
I believe, to be Drew Register.
Yeah, he took out Drew Register,
Yeah.
absolutely, yep. So what we're seeing here, Bad News Bears is a free agent team, and if you guys have been sticking around with us all day, you heard my interview a few minutes ago with Matt Klitschewski, who you can see with big hair and a Toilers shirt across the way here. So as you heard from Matt, this was a post of a team that wondering how to, if they just want to play, come together, and so they've practiced once, and they're putting up against the best teams in the province, and really making a fairly good showing.
Ooh, we saw Outlaws on
Looks
the
like
offensive.
Get the standings off the screen there. There we go. And Outlaws here on the defense. 2 balls. I'm going to wait and see what Bad News Bears has in store for them. Okay. Preto pushing that line pretty hard, making sure that Bad News Bears don't feel comfortable coming up and making any moves. And stepping into guard in front of his player, of course, because that Outlaws player, we got Amador, took a shot. And
Preto stepped in and covered. He was defenseless for a moment.
Really, really important. Once you throw, you're wide open, very, very vulnerable. So it's important that you can count on your team to protect you when you're in that vulnerable position. And as a team member with a ball, basically your job is to make sure that the rest of your team stays alive.
Bad News Bears taking a shot. Klitschewski releases, doesn't connect with anyone, and a couple exchanges there.
Looks like we've got a couple of Outlaws fans in the live chat, so keep it coming. And if we can, I'll try to grab an Outlaws player for an interview after this game. So hit me up in the chat with who you want me to talk to and what I could ask them. All right, burden on Bad News Bears. They're going to come right up to the line probably, but Amador and DeLorme going to make it a little scary for them to do that.
Absolutely.
DeLorme taking that shot, not able to get his ball in front of it. And Amador with a nice straight shot, but Bad News Bears player able to get his ball down and in front. And of course, you can block a ball with your ball, but if it's blocked, it's still live. So what that means is if you block it into your foot, you're out. And maybe even more commonly, if you block it into another player, that player is out. You're not. So
Amador not able to block that one. Got taken out in the legs.
The dodge looked good. He got his body out behind him as fast and hard as he could.
Preto had a heavy ball advantage there for a couple seconds, taking out Klitschewski, who was at the line.
Got a couple requests for number 11, Amador, for a player interview. So we'll see what I can do after this and get him up on here after. Preto right at the line.
Starting to wonder if the viewers have a type.
Yeah. Yep.
No
very
complaints.
Aggressive style of play here from Preto. He's right up at the line. He's making a gamble here that he can get back fast enough if someone decides to counter rush him, or that they're not going to counter rush him. So blocking a ball, definitely a good thing. You want to do it. Preto with a big block. That was amazing.
That was huge.
He was able to block that ball.
Actually, the ref is calling it a hit.
Ref is calling it a hit. Hard to see, hard angles. Preto feeling like that ball was a block, which then went to the ground and not into him. Ref saying that he blocked the ball into his knee pad. So one way or another, Preto is off. Ref has the final say over what those calls are, and
First point closes out to the Bad News Bears.
first point goes to Bad News Bears. Yep. Preto back in, ready to hopefully shake it off and get back in the game. Bad News Bears taking out Ballant, number 17 there right off the hop. Bad News Bears have some heavy hitters on their team. They might be an individuals player team, but Devin McManus, Matt Klichevsky.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, definitely not without skill. That's for sure.
Drew Register, all of those are hard-hitting players with a lot of experience. Devin McManus, no stranger to national level play as well. So, so look for some big moves out of McManus, Klichevsky, Register, and Etkin, Mike Etkin, in the middle there, second from the end, the black shorts and the glasses. He's been putting up some really amazing moves, especially on that opening rush. So some really interesting counters. Another player to keep an eye on for sure. Outlaws at the line, a couple of big fake throws, trying to get Bad News Bears to commit to a dodge or a throw, and not able to get them. DeLorme with a block and a counter rush right at Klichevsky. Catching Klichevsky off guard, and a hit on McManus as he goes after Preto. Preto right up at the line, making sure that Bad News Bears are thinking long and hard before they push up. Getting out of the way of Mike Etkin with that throw, again making Preto make that jump. Outlaws now with 4 players and 4 balls, so we'll see what that... Etkin looking for a catch, dropping the ball, looking for a catch, managing to get out of the way of DeLorme.
Might be able to hear the fabulous Katie Brady giving the Outlaws some inspiration here, since it's time to buck up and get a great game going here.
Katie acting as a ball retriever, of course, for Bad News Bears.
That's right.
And you'll be able to catch Katie in action on Knockout next weekend, next Saturday, if you turn in for some of the women's, tune in for some of the women's action. If you're looking for, we've had some conversations about women's play being a little slower maybe than men's play. The exception to that being Katie, who you can hear in the background there. Katie Brady being the hardest thrower, or if not very close to, in women's throws, women's sports at the moment. She can definitely get well over, cracking that 100-kilometer-an-hour range on her ball. And I can
the last one I saw was 101.
I can tell you that as a player who plays against her, it's a scary place to be. All right, Outlaws quickly to the line, and there's that Mike Etkin with that rush that I was talking about earlier. For a player with not a ton of experience in comparison to some of the others, he sure is doing really, really well off that rush.
Absolutely. And just to bring everything to speed, we were 1-1 with 12 minutes in this round at the start, or 12 minutes in the round. Outlaws have the burden here.
All right, they're going to come right up to the line. McManus looking to stay alive, and a little bit of a counter rush there. Etkin on a counter rush as well. Quick chat about what they're going to do, and then we're up to the line to execute the play. Etkin releasing, not able to make that connection.
Balint there.
Inches. Live chat, a little conversation about the Outlaws retriever, Katie. That's true. I was remiss in not mentioning that she was also a catching machine. Just generally an all-around, very well-rounded player.
Very solid player.
An extremely valuable addition to Knockout.
If you tune in next week to catch her in action, is one of those... Knockout as itself is a very, very strong team, and she's just one of the pieces that makes them strong.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right, Bad News Bears looking up at the line. Whoa! With a screenplay shot. Oh, a fancy little move there. Preto getting a hit there, not even mad about it because that was fancy. 2 Outlaws players left.
So we got Bad News Bears advancing on Swintack and Balint here. The attempt at Swintack, and he is going to press up a bit.
Rudo 27
some
there with
exchanges going.
a
Everything
dodge and
seems clean.
managing to not get hit on the head. This ball out in front of him. Some big guns coming out here. Devin McManus getting low to the ground, keeping himself alive. Tony Ballant looking really, really great out there, keeping himself alive and really unloading some huge throws. And Ian Swintack as well there. We've got Ian Swintack and Ballant. So Swintack and Ballant left on for Outlaws. Of course, going to look to take out some of these players. All three of the players left on Bad News Bears are definitely
And they were
a
able
threat.
to take out Ballant in that throw with a hit on the shoulder.
Right on the top of the head. So we're left just with Swintack now, who's going to hopefully
rushing,
line up and take some of
making
these
that
players
shot.
out. Committing, getting their Dodgers to commit. That was a line out just called by the ref. Yep. Line out, leaving just Mike Etkin now on court. So a 1v1, one of the more exciting ways to watch dodgeball. And Mike Etkin taking that 1v1 right at the line with a little bop of a throw.
I almost wouldn't have been surprised to see Swintack there drop his balls and goes for a catch. He is a known catcher, especially in our draft division. I definitely thought he was going to make that play, but instead he charged the line and they got in some really close quarters fire.
Yeah, Swintack definitely thought he had a little bit more time than he did.
For sure.
Etnick surprising him there, I think, with his throw. And up and not caught, and Ballant goes out on the opening rush.
Amador taking a nice shot, opportunity that you saw there. Somebody not quite paying attention.
Not really good. Okay, looking good on here. Outlaws managing to dodge some really strong throws there from Bad News Bears. 8 minutes and 20 seconds or so left in play with Bad News Bears up 2-1 on Outlaws.
Bad News Bears in the offensive. McManus releasing and able to take out
number 26 on Outlaws there.
Actually, I think they've got a couple of shared jerseys, so that would be Boudreaux. Taylor Boudreaux that he was taking out there. Yeah, I've noticed, I'm watching the Outlaws here, there's a few Trudeaus, there's a few Moto Sandovals, everybody's kind of sharing in, and it's just because, you know, right before a tournament, maybe not right before, start to bolster your team and bring in some new talent, and there's not always time to get everybody uniformed in time.
For those of you who
sharing is caring, friends.
For those of you who are having a hard time, I know that there's been some stuff going on in the live chat. There's a bot that's helping us to regulate some of our chats. For those of you who stuck around from the beginning, we had a bit of a mess at the beginning with some really inappropriate content and some spamming. So our bot's there to help keep it clean, and I'm sorry if it's catching stuff that it shouldn't be. Please do interact, send emojis in any way that you can, and we want to definitely keep you in there. We'll do our best to maintain with and without the help of our bot.
Bad News Bears coming up on an offensive. They have 4 balls.
Okay, Outlaws
not
managing to dodge.
Not landing quite anything there.
Oh, there we go. A big dodge from the Bad News Bears player. But once you've committed to that dodge, the mobility is just a little bit less.
And that gentleman there has number 4. I'm going to have to assume that's Delorian Padua of the Bad News Bears, wearing the light blue teal shirt.
Wilbert with a
Vivas
massive
with a
catch. Alpha Maklachevsky, who again, that throw is no joke. Lots of heat on that, so he's able to catch it right in the crook of his arm and right place, right time, make that catch. It was beautiful. Devin McManus again coming up here, hoping to make do some damage to the Outlaws line here. Well, they come up trying to get that ball. A sacrifice play by Petro.
Catch by Delorme.
Captain Delorme here.
Closing out the round. Bringing that to a 2-2 tie. We've got 6 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, looking real good.
I am doing something funky to our roster here. I'm trying to fix it at the moment.
And so bear with us here, as Carly mentioned, some of these 2 teams, especially with the Bad News Bears, their little uniforms make it a little more difficult for us to identify who we're looking at. we know a lot of the players here by name, so we'll do our best to try to keep everybody together, but if we identify the player incorrectly, certainly if we mispronounce the name,
apologies, of course.
Just let us know in the live chat, like I said, keeping an eye out, and if I'm butchering someone's name, just let me know and I'll do my best to fix it. Etkin there going for a catch. A little outside of his center of mass and wasn't quite able to bring it in, and looks like he might have hurt his fingers a bit.
We have Preto up there for the Outlaws doing what he's very good at, and that is baiting balls. He gets up there, nice big threat, and you can't help but want to try and get him out of your way.
You'll see players do that or teams do that quite a bit. Send a player up with the ball, trying to just bait balls from the other team in their direction, and so trying to throw it at them. And those players have to be exceptional at getting out of the way of those oncoming balls, because their whole point of that position that they're playing is to try to stay alive, but also get the other team's balls so that they can maintain ball control.
Amador with a big jump there to make the dodge.
Amador's looking really good right now today. He's
very agile.
Yeah, agile and really nailing
Oh, there he goes with that counter rush. He knew.
Yeah, on that counter rush, accurate. He's got his accuracy's on fire. Definitely making his team proud out there today.
So we are 3-2 in favor of Outlaws. 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. Should be time for 1 to 2 more rounds.
Outlaws here are going to, of course, try to widen that gap. They're going to go with 4 to 2. Bad News Bears, if I'm them, I'm going to try to slow down the play and do things that don't have a lot of risk involved with them to try to bring this around and come back up to a 3-3 tie. And out to Outlaws. We've got a little bit of an adjustment with the score here. Outlaws calling their play. Send 2 balls and a follow-up at Etkin. Waited for Etkin to commit to that dodge, and then again followed it up with a nice shot just in case he managed to get out of the way, which he didn't. Burden still on Outlaws.
Moto Sandoval getting hit. He looked for the catch to redeem himself, and it just was out of bounds. No luck.
Right there, but a really great move on part of the Bad News Bears. They saw an opening and took the shot when it wasn't even their burden, which can catch teams off guard, so that was well done. Pachevsky taking his eyes off the ball for half a second, which is all that Preto needed to take him out of the game.
Unfortunately, it comes back to that shagging thing we were talking about earlier, ball retrieving, getting those balls in the appropriate times, and hopefully trying not to throw someone off in the process.
And as we've talked about those ball retrievers a lot in this whole conversation, we've talked about how ball retrievers often play in practice with their team. And of course, if you are a free agents team who's just met for the first time, you certainly don't have ball retrievers who have been practicing and playing with you, let alone practicing and playing with each other. So they're hoping for ball retrievers that are going to just do their best to accommodate and help out. But all in all, with the ball retrievers, they're at a disadvantage.
And just in case you missed it, that round closed out with a very nice counter Preto on Bad News Bears. You can almost see the moment when a player commits and they know that they're going to take that shot.
Absolutely. Amador again looking really aggressive at the line, all looking for Devin McManus and able to connect, but McManus is able to make that catch, which is really just a matter of muscle memory at that point. He was in the right place at the right time and knew what to do when he felt that ball hit his body. So good on him. A really strong, talented player with a lot of experience. Outlaws looking to probably run the clock out a little bit on this. They're up by 2 points and only a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. Outlaws with more players. Outlaws with 4, Bad News Bears with 5. And a big catch.
Swintak making one of those catches that I talked about not too long ago. Thank you for validating me. Validating.
That's what he's known for. Vivas up to the line with a shot, but it doesn't connect. Backpedaling. Well, we have a quick offensive huddle from Outlaws up to the line to make that play, and 1 ball gets sent to Devin McManus. Not quite able to block it. Etkin with a big block, making himself known at the line, and another sneaky play.
That was,
coming around that screen play.
Padua, perhaps.
A shot from
Assuming
Etkin
I'm saying that right.
Same guy, same play. And while Bad News Bears only has 2 players, they do have 4 balls, which means that the offensive burden is on them.
And
a catch! A huge catch. Followed up by a hit, but man, was that ever nice. Okay, 4 players left on Outlaws looking to close this out, and they've got 48 seconds. If they can close this point out in 48 seconds, they'll win 5-2. If even one player's left from Bad News Bears, then the score will be. Oh, and there it is, 5-2.
Yeah.
35 seconds left. Ref's discretion.
If they can get
point.
this point set up before the 30-second mark, which unfortunately they now have not, I wonder if she will call the play.
Ref is saying yes, we will have another
Alrighty.
point. Line them up. 20 seconds left. Unless one team can just annihilate the other and remove all of their players, this game is going to end in a 5-2 final.
And just like that, we immediately saw Bad News Bears releasing all of their balls. I mean, what have you got to lose?
Fan favorite Amador there, going hard for it. Tearing out Register, staying alive. And Outlaws taking Bad News Bears for a 5-2 ride in this round robin play. I'm going to do my best to grab Julio for an interview. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more action from Court 1 in a few minutes.
Yeah, I will let you know who's up while Emily steps away to see if she can snag that interview for you adoring fans out there. Let me see.
All day, like I just need people with me.